Namaskar and welcome. I am Art Sikka. In the next few minutes, we'll be getting the top news of the last 24 hours. On June 4th, the Uttar Pradesh police has arrested a man identified as Sheel Kumar from a village in Shravasti under charges of rape and murder. The victim is an 11-year-old Hindu girl who was raped and murdered by the accused. The victim's family claimed that the accused is a Muslim man identified as Muzaffar Ali, son of Farooq Ali, and that is a Rohingya Muslim. An FIR was registered under the Gilula police station of the Saraswati district on June 3. On June 7, a special NIA court in Mumbai sentenced two men, Harpal Singh and Gurjeet Singh Nijjar, were sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment after pleading guilty to trying to revive the Khalistan movement. Notably, Gurjeet Singh was the main conspirator, the NIA said. The two men were convicted under various provisions of the Indian Penal Code, under the Unlawful Activities and the Maharashtra Police Act. The convicted duo plead guilty before the special judge A.M. Patil, seeking a minimum sentence, claiming that they are the sole earning members of their family. On June 7, the Kerala High Court directed the CPIM-led state government to nominate a senior bureaucrat to assist the court in the suo motu PIL concerning the Kerala boat tragedy, claiming 22 lives including 15 children in May 2023. The court said that we direct the chief secretary to nominate a senior most bureaucrat under whose jurisdiction a few of the department do come to assist this court in the matter. Security forces on June 7 successfully recovered as many as 57 arms and 318 ammunition and 5 bombs from the different places in the state, with the total recovery of arms and ammunition has gone up to 868 and 11,518 respectively. The central government appointed security advisor of the Manipur government, Kuldeep Singh, informed that the media on June 7. It should be mentioned that the mobs in the violence at Manipur loaded over 4,000 weapons along with hand grenades and ammunition, creating a major security challenge for the security forces. These weapons were used in massive violence and that has continued in Manipur since May 3. Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar condemned the pro-Khalistan elements in Canada after visual surface of a parade tabloid in the Brampton depicting the assassination of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. As Jaishankar reaction comes after the video emerged on social media showing a tabloid depicting the assassination of Indira Gandhi by her Sikh bodyguards. The tabloid was reportedly part of a 5-kilometer long parade taken out by the Khalistani supporters in Brampton. About 700 Indian students living in Canada are starting a deportation after the admission of letters issued to them by a Punjab-based immigration and counselling services agent were found to be fake. Deportation notices after Canadian Border Services Agency scrutinized their visa documents and found that the institution issuing the admission offer letter existed only on paper. These 700 students have launched an indefinite protest in Toronto to mount pressure on the Canadian government to put a hold on the deportation notices issued to them. The Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde, appealed to the people to cooperate in restoring peace and normalcy in the right-hit town of Kolhapur. The city is witnessing a law and order situation following the circulation of controversial WhatsApp messages about Aurangzeb and Tipu Sultan. The clashes erupted on June 7 after Hindu organization called for a peaceful protest march following posts on social media praising tyrant Tipu Sultan and Aurangzeb. Amid the 350th coronation ceremony of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, infringed element posted update praising the invaders who plundered Bharat. Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur on June 7 assured the protesting wrestlers that the Wrestling Federation of India election would be held by June 30 after meeting with them at his official residence in New Delhi. Union Minister Anurag Thakur also told the wrestlers that the police investigation into the allegation of sexual harassment against former WFI President Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh would be completed by June 15 and he would inform the wrestlers about the status of the investigation. On June 7, the Lahore High Court granted former Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan bail in a fraud and forgery case concerning the sale of Toshakhana gifts. Justice Amjad Rafiq ruled in response to the former PM's plea seeking precautionary bail. Imran Khan has encountered many legal challenges due to his gift retention. In the past, the Election Commission of Pakistan disqualified him in connection with the matter. The former Pakistan Prime Minister was indicted in the case last month. The Toshakhana is a department under the jurisdiction of Cabinet Division which is in charge of the storing present and other valuable goods delivered to Pakistan common figures. On June 8, the Supreme Court agreed to hear on June 9 the Enforcement Directorate plea challenging the Delhi High Court order granting interim bail to Raghav Mahagunta in the liquor policy money laundering case. The Reserve Bank of India Governor Shashikant Das on Thursday said that 50% of the to-be withdrawn 2000 note came back to the system. Totally so far about 1,80,000 crore of 2000 notes have been come back. This is roughly about 50% of the 2000 note which were in the circulation on March 31. RBI Governor Shashikant Das said that a post-monetary policy meeting press conference about 85% of those notes on a provisional basis have come back as a deposit in the bank account, he added. On June 7, 2023, a shocking incident took place in Lucknow wherein a Muslim youth named Shahid barged into a house in the Indira Nagar area of the city to rape a minor girl. Shahid subsequently killed the 14-year-old girl. A case has been registered in this regard and the police arrested the accused Shahid late night. According to the complaint filed by the victim's father, the accused Shahid entered the house of the victim in the Takhori area, which comes under the Indira Nagar police station at around 1 pm on June 7. The Monetary Policy Committee has unanimously decided to keep the benchmark repo rate unchanged at 6.5%. RBI Governor Shashikanta Das said on Thursday, with the repo rate unchanged, the standing deposit facility remains at 6.25% and the marginal standing facility at the bank stands at 6.75%, said Das. BJP leaders Colonel Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore, Parvesh Sahib Singh and Poonam Mahajan tried to Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and accused him of spreading hate against India during his visit to US. NIA Special Court Mumbai on June 7 sentenced two Bangladeshis to 10 years of rigorous imprisonment in the Thane fake currency case. The accused have also been fined Rs 10,000 each under Section 489C, 489B and IPC and Section 16 of UAPA Act. The accused have been identified as Abdullah Shakidar and Najmul Hussain. We will be back with news at 9 tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel.